Hello. It says we're live, so hopefully we are. Welcome to a Sunday stream. And just in case you have missed it, I'll probably repeat myself once we're here for a few minutes, but this is I start my new job tomorrow, so I am not going to be having weekday streams, at least not at the moment, especially not at the time frame that I had been having them. So Charlie has said that they will take over the time slot. So just so you know, you will be able to find Charlie streaming at the same time that I normally would during the week from now on. I'm hoping that once I get settled and sort of like figure out balance and everything, then I'll be back for some evening or like really early morning, depending on how things go. So I will still be around, and I will still have the Sunday stream at our normal time, 2 to 5. So, you know, just FYI, in case you are a weekend writer instead of a weekday writer and usually only attend to the Sunday streams. But anyway, I'm sure that I will repeat that during the stream near the end. But hello, welcome. And Maggie was here early and says, hello, lovelies. And Kai says, hey, really tired today, but had the idea of a new villain. Ooh, yay. So a new villain idea popped into your head last night. So you're going to try and flesh her out today. I love a good villain. There's something about the bad guys or gals that I dearly love them. And I wonder if that's because for so many years, the heroes that I encountered were all sort of like overly righteous, sort of sanctimonious type of characters. And I wonder if that's why I have such an affection for villains. I don't know. Like, because it seems like everybody loves a good villain. And there's just something about villains that just make stories so much better. And let's be honest, sometimes the villains are like way cooler than heroes. Sometimes I'm not a little bit biased, like not, you know. I do love a good villain. Claude says, hello, it's rainy here and the last day of vacation, but you are still in the mood to write. Yay! I love a good rainy day too, because then it's just like all cozy and atmospheric, and you have an excuse for like not going out and doing things. Maybe that's just me. That last one's probably just me. Celine is here. Hello, welcome. Christy says, congratulations. Thank you very much. And Kai says, it's rainy here too. You prefer it to the heat though. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Yes. So I have the job. I am to report to work at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, which for my night owl self is not very kind, but I will do it. I will set my alarm. So I deliberately turned off my alarm this morning so that I could have one last chance to just sleep in till whenever. I got up at 8:30, so it wasn't like terrible. CB says, hello, welcome. Megan says, hello. CB says, I know I love a good villain. Yes. Oh, you saw the new Space Jam yesterday, and Don Cheadle from was the villain, and he is such a believable villain. Yes. You think this villain is way cooler than the hero? Definitely, yes. Always have better powers too. Yes. I know, it's so early. And the location I have to go to, because it's not the school I'll be teaching at, but it's a different school within the county. It's like 20 minutes with traffic, so I have to allow for 30 minutes because I don't want to be late. which means that I have to like push back my like get up time. So I'm gonna do everything in my power tonight to like get everything ready, set out all the stuff that I need to take with me, pack my bags, like all of that. So yeah, at least they're gonna provide breakfast, you know, so breakfast and lunch, so that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about that. I will probably have some coffee or tea before I leave though, just because. So it's so early. It's so early, and of course my night owl brain and my anxious brain tell me, you know, when I have to be up early the next morning, it's like there's this timer that pops on in my head, and it's like, you must be awake in, you know, and then like the increment gets smaller and smaller, so it goes from like 8 hours to 6 hours to 5 hours. Like, and so I am sure that I will need the coffee or tea tomorrow morning. Rosalind says hello. Stevie says if you could have a shower tonight. Yeah, and I'm planning on it simply because it'll be easier to have straighter hair in the morning. So if I want curlier hair, then I have to get the shower in the morning, but I'm just going to do that tonight. So my hair will be partially straight, partially fluffy for tomorrow, because that's just how my hair does. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, I have like 5 alarms on my phone. it's a definite thing. Definitely, yeah. Yep. So I'm going to try not to focus on what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to be focusing my best, or trying to focus my on writing today. That way I can just sort of like compartmentalize and have a good old balance in my life. Celine says, I know too well about the timer. Yes, the brain timer. And it's just like, I will wake up after an hour of sleep and go like, how much time do I have left to sleep? And like, that's my brain whenever I have an event. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those things. But it's okay. It's an exciting day. It will be fine. It being a school event, being with teachers, first day back from summer vacation, there will be plenty of coffee available. I am sure, like 100% sure. I'm also 100% sure that every teacher who walks in the door will have a thermos of something caffeinated. So CB says, I get up at 5 a.m. on a Monday because you need to change your bed. Yeah. Christina says, that's me when you go to the airport, always getting up and checking the time. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Devin says, howdy. Hello, Devin. I changed the calendar. I think it's the right day, unless I'm mistaken. We're all good. So, you know, that thought, if I get to sleep now, I have extra. Yes. This. And then the number just like slowly creeps down, and I'm just like, oh no. And then the more anxious I'm about it, the more I wake up, and I'm like, oh, now I have, 4.5 hours that I can still. It's terrible. I wish my brain would not do that, but I have not found a way to eliminate that. This happens every time, like first day of school as a teacher or a student. This happens before an event. So before going on a road trip, before like any of this stuff, like I always have that brain timer. And it's just terrible. Chandra is here. Hello. Welcome. Carrie is here. Hello. And Chandra says hello to Devin. And Christine says, you go back to school so early in the summer for school. Over here, you just got off for summer. Yeah. And so kids go back on the 4th for my county. So yeah, it's a thing. Summer has been slowly shrinking little bit by little bit as they disperse holidays throughout the year. And Yeah, that's been happening ever since people like turned down the year-round schooling. It's just they're slowly and subtly doing it so that nobody pays much attention to it, but it's happening. Yeah. Have I tried melatonin? I have not actually. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'll look into it. That's why you don't work mornings anymore. Yeah. Yeah. CB says, not up here. We haven't. Okay, your kids are about to go to school. Go back to school here as well. Yeah. You like to listen to the Honest Guys for anxiety and going to sleep quickly. I tried one or two of theirs recently. But I was just like not in the mood that night, so I will have to give them another shot though. And okay, so we need cards for today before we delve into our writing. So we have our dragonfly. Apologies for the insect haters. It's a dragonfly. It'll be on the screen. So we have the dragonfly spirit, and the main message is truth transcends illusion. So that's going to be sort of like maybe some revelations of secrets in your plot line, or having your characters have that moment of realization of what it is that they really need rather than what they want. So sometimes that could be with the Dark Night of the Soul portion of your plot, that kind of thing. And then we have for the tarot cards, we have the Four of Pentacles. I'm looking around seeing if I've got a white sheet of paper to do this with, because y'all know how it doesn't want to focus. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles has a little dragon crouching over his gold. So the Four of Pentacles, fours in generals, are for creating barriers, which, you know, anytime you start something new, you want to have a barrier so that you have a bit of a balance between your work life, play life. What else? I looked this up, I promise, but what was my cheat sheet? Okay, so material gain, hence the gold coins, possible possessiveness and asset management, determination, borders, self-protection, boundaries, limits, and possibility of isolation. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. Well, I'll brainstorm as we go. Then we have the moon in the inverse position. So it's one of the major arcanas. So we've got the moon, and she is lovely, like gorgeous. And she was in the inverse position, so upside down, which could indicate deception, darkness, shadows, secrets, and the possibility of hidden enemies. Okay, so we have assets and possessiveness and boundaries, and then we have secrets and deception. Okay. Somebody is plotting to steal something, and you're going to have to figure it out. And then we have the Page of Swords, which this is the character of Gabby for me. This is my character that, would you focus, please? Please? No? Okay, close enough. So she's my character that is the daughter of the cult leader in Chimera Moon. So she's the one who is wanting to rescue the innocents. And so she teams up with Corbin, who is the sort of information network guy / spy. And so they are trying to undermine the cult secretly. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what else that That's for my story in particular. But in general, the Page of Swords is intelligence, powers of observation, vigilance, messenger for an intellectual quest or an actual message. And the reversed actually means spies or revealed secrets. So any way you play it, this trio of cards seems to be there is some sort of secret within regarding assets or finances. So possibly somebody is embezzling or planning to steal. And then the Page of Swords is looking to reveal this or looking for evidence of it in order to reveal it and avoid the end the deception and whatnot. So these cards seem to be doing rather pointedly aiming towards this particular couple of Gabby and Corbin for me, just because of the way that I deal with the cards. Oh, and here's another thing. Like the moon character, let me pop this back up to, hopefully it will focus. So she has a mask on her face, but she's also holding another mask. So that's where the sort of like deception, and I think that also has to do with the sort of like traditional fickleness of the moon, waxing and waning, sort of like putting your attention on things and then looking towards somewhere else. That's a whole thing with fairy tales and mythology that usually makes the moon feminine, and hence the femininity and fickleness, misogyny thing. So yes. Okay, so those are my cards for today, pointedly aiming towards Gabby and Corbin, which I have no problem with because they're very entertaining to me. So, and yes, Charlie's Dragonfly. Yes, exactly. And so Christina and CB were talking about where they're from. And Christina says, Scotland is lovely. I've been a few times, although it's a bit cold. CB says, not at the moment, it's not. Yes, summer temperatures. All right, so go ahead and pull your document up, or get out your pen and paper or planners or whatever it is that you're going to be working on today. I think I'm going to do some brainstorming on paper first, maybe, because I do have an idea of what the event that this is pointed towards. And so I'm going to sort of clarify some things by brainstorming by hand. Yeah, and then I will switch to the digital draft. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And if you feel like letting us know what you are going to be working on, feel free to do so in the chat. Also, in case you did not know, I am dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you feel more comfortable over on Twitch or YouTube, feel free to pop over to whichever one you like. I am the Dawdling writer at either location. And the link should be in the description. So there's that. Put this up. And HK has new timers because it's the weekend. And they have cute little mushrooms this time, which is awesome. So we're going to start with a 15-minute. Share the audio. Make it big. Okay. I'm also going to take off my cardigan because I'm getting warm now. All the things. Okay. Don't forget to save your document if you have been working this morning. If not, go ahead and pull it up. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. And 3, make sure that you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, remember that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders, and we can now get started with a 15-minute warm-up sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How was that? Are we satisfied with that warm-up? I got a bit of jotting down of ideas. I've come over to the document and started kind of figuring out what will be the best place to integrate said ideas, and if integrating them will affect the later plot points in a negative manner, if or if it sort of like cancels out something or creates a plot problem, all that kind of stuff. So integrating things into the outline, that's what we're doing. Ooh, Chandra, I like your number. 222 words. Nice. And Megan got 221. Very, very nice. Excellent. Okay, so let me pop back up. And so Carrie was going to be heading home soon, but wishes everybody happy writing. And Becca is here. Hello. And for those of you who popped in late, these are the cards that we pulled for today. We pulled the Dragonfly Spirit, that truth transcends the illusion is the main message for that. And we also pulled the Four of Pentacles, the Moon inverted, and the Page of Swords. Maggie says, I have made it to 19 of 30 of the World Anvil prompts. Ooh, very nice. You need to go back later and link a bunch together to create articles to be with them. Gotcha. Heather says, I kind of forgot about the stream. Oh no! But it was, you were just putting a greeting card on your Etsy shop. You were being productive, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. CB's got 170 words that time. Nice. And Charlie is here. Hey, hey. Welcome, Charlie. Welcome. And Celine says, you edited about 2.5 pages. Nice. CB says, I want chocolate, but I want it melted. Well, in that case, you would either want a double boiler, or if you want a s'more type of melted chocolate, graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow will help melt the marshmallow helps, I think, keep the moisture content in the microwave high enough that it does not cause problems for the chocolate. So Megan says, I got to a part in your outline where I told myself you would make it up when you got there. Okay. So you set a trap for yourself. Shame on past me for doing this to me. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yes. I do this all the time for myself. I'm like, I'll figure it out later. I'll pants it later. Oh, it just causes so many issues. Yes. Christina is here. 71 words. Nice. And B.A. Pascar is here. Hey, hey, y'all. Hello. Welcome. And I just wanted to tell you I will be returning to teaching tomorrow. So there you go. There's your update. You have another teacher writer companion. And Claude has finished editing chapter 4. Nice. Excellent. That is great. You don't have graham crackers. Oh, that's right. We talked about this. You have something, I think you said that like the digestive biscuits would be like as close to graham crackers as you could get. And I'm not even sure. You might be able to make graham crackers or something like a baked pastry that would be some semblance of a slightly sweetened cookie. Kai says, past me is the greatest villain of all. Yes, indeed. Speaking of great villains. Yes. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Just don't be like college Jules and try and melt chocolate in a paper bowl in the microwave. Don't do that because it does not work. Just one of my dorm stories. My roommate and I were watching a movie of some sort, and we like unwrapped Dove chocolate because that was the only chocolate we had in our dorm room. And we were going to dip like marshmallows and pretzel sticks and all that kind of stuff in. So we wanted to melt it first. And so we had those really thick reinforced paper bowls that we thought would be fine. It was not fine. Smoke started leaking out of our microwave. And we're on the 8th floor of a high-rise dorm, which meant that like if you opened the door to like waft out the smoke into the hallway, you would cause the fire alarm to go off, and all 8 floors would then have to evacuate. And when that happens, the room that caused the problem gets fined. Each roommate has to pay like $100 or so. So yay. So my roommate like tried to bolt towards the door and like open it, just because that's the instinct of like get the smoke out of the room. But we had a smoke detector like right outside our door. So I was like, no, don't do that. Luckily our windows did open up a bit. So we had been using our window shelf as like a bookshelf. So we had to take all of our books off real quick, open the windows, and then we had to grab our towels and just stand there like fanning the smoke out of our room for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I am very glad to say that we successfully did not set off the fire alarm. So we did not have to evacuate all 8 floors. Actually, I think, yeah, we did not have to evacuate. I was trying to remember if there was more than 8 floors, but I think we were on the top floor. So yeah, that's my story about melting chocolate in the microwave. So do not be like Jules. Make sure that you have a proper non-paper based plate to melt, plate or bowl to melt your chocolate with in the microwave. Don't be like Jules. Becca says, reworking your TV pilot, you keep having to change the character's motivations, but you think you finally got it. Yay! Yay for finally getting it. Because yes, that is, figuring out the motivations is definitely an integral part of the character. Yes, I'm excited. Thank you. CV says, I will ask my mother to bring me some the next time she comes home. Yes. And Heather seconds, yes, you can make graham crackers, and you have made them once. Nice. And Lassie Susie says, you baked graham crackers as well. Either they are not very good or you did not succeed very well. Gotcha. Maggie says, yay, Becca. And Maggie also got distracted by synchronized diving and then started uploading your new honeybee timers. Ooh, we'll have to check those out. And CB says, I have a Pyrex bowl, and also you're supposed to add a little bit of water when melting the chocolate in the microwave. Or milk, yes. But college-aged Jules did not know this. College-aged Jules was very distracted by whatever movie that we were watching and just thought that unwrapping the Dove chocolates from their little aluminum foil wrappers was fine. Silly Jules. Not sure how well soya milk would work. That I don't know. All right, we have now reached the point in the stream where you are allowed and welcome to self-promo. I'm also getting another timer up. So make sure that if you would like to promote yourself, your work, your websites, your social media, all of that kind of stuff, make sure that you do that during this sprint. I will also try and make sure that I post some of my links for those of you who have not seen them, although I think most of everybody who is here today has seen my links. So don't forget to promote yourself and your awesomeness, and make sure that you save your document now that you have been working for 15 minutes for your startup. Also make sure that you have something to hydrate with, and make sure that you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check, and make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your 4 reminders. So remember those. And we can get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 25 minutes. Okay. That was the end of that sprint. And it was the second sprint, which means it was the self-promo session. So if you have forgotten to do your self-promo, please feel free to do so now so that I can read it as I get to the bottom of the chat. Okay. Where were we? Charlie is busy making a picture for Sage. Nice. And CB says, I have made McDonald's style milkshake before, but dairy-free. Very nice. And CB says, okay, so this is for self-promo. There are now 19 stories, rather than 18, 19 stories on your Pepperoni Fan 1982 account on Archive of Our Own and fanfiction.net. You are working on a long story. Nice. All right, and then I remembered to do the self-promo. So here's the affiliate link for the Tarot Journal that I have been using and showing on the streams. And I do have a Twitch channel where I'm currently dual streaming to. And I have a Twitter. I don't use it very much, but I do have a Twitter. And it is the only social media I have that is under the name A Dawdling Writer. Everything else is the Dawdling Writer. And also a friendly reminder to please use Devin Cutting's playlist for each day to get a full playlist of AuthorTube writing sprint streams. Because Devin is amazing. And Megan says, have you checked out the AuthorTube Chronic Illness and Disability tag? Here's the playlist. What's stopping you from watching it? And Maggie says, yay, my bees. I love them so much. Did you finish the timer? Do we have a new timer? Mm-hmm. Do we have a new timer? Videos. I see the Aspen Sky ones, which I haven't used yet. I do not see bee ones yet. Okay. Maybe later. Maggie says, my Amazon page with $1.99 book sales through August. Summer reading. Yes, absolutely. And here Devin says, all my things. And Maggie is on Kindle Vella. And the book is titled The Relic of Time and Prophecies. And there's the link for that. Wonderful. Okay, Maggie says, blue butterflies. Olympic diver Camille Wallace discovers a picture is worth 1,000 painful words, and she has 328 as reasons to walk away from the man she loved. Oh, this sounds intriguing. And that's the story on Inkit from Maggie. And Charlie also has a story on Kindle Vella. So, what does a coven of witches in the Maryland woods want from 3 young people who wandered into their land? What secrets are they hiding? Dun, dun, dun. Blinded Angels, you can now read. Available on Kindle. Heather says, ooh, I came back during self-promo time. Yes, good timing. Charlie says, join me tomorrow for sprints on my Twitch channel. The anti-dawdler has awoken. Mwahahaha. Yes, you can find Charlie at the normal time that you would find me on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but over on Charlie's Twitch. So CB says, I melted some chocolate in the microwave and had some marshmallows. So you dunked them and then you just went and got a spoon because that was probably easier. Heather says, who loves fairies? I have a new item in my Etsy shop. And there is the link for Heather's Etsy shop. CB got 49 words. Very nice. And Charlie says, I spent that sprint making a Twitch emote for a friend and talking with them about a podcast project we might be doing later. I think it was before Charlie got to Amber's stream earlier. But there was mention of a lurky turkey, and I was like, oh, that would be really, really cute for an emote. So if you feel like making those. Heather says my entire Etsy shop is here under that. And Maggie says the bee timers are still uploading on your lovely rural internet. Hashtag tortoises are faster. Yes. So I went to one of the parks near me yesterday with a friend to go hiking, and they had a gopher turtle in one of their little stone enclosures. And man, that gopher turtle was either hyper or just bored and wanted to exercise, because it just kind of kept going. And it was much faster than I expected it to be. Not gonna lie. The spoon was a lot less messy. Yes, I'm sure. Becca rewrote the first few pages. Hooray! And CB says I could get graham crackers on Amazon, but they are 10 pounds. Yikes. That's expensive for a package of graham crackers. That's really expensive. Chandra got lunch and dictated some words. Not sure how many yet. Gotcha. And CB says my internet is glitchy as well. Hashtag snails are faster. There's a lot of things that are faster, unfortunately. Unfortunately. All right. Let's do. Where are we? Do. Okay. Share. Okay. Here is Maggie's Aspen Sky 25-minute timer. Do I have my audio on? Yes, I do. Okay, good. So I have not seen this one yet, so I don't know if it has the numbers on the screen. If it doesn't, that may be more relaxing for you. Don't know. It depends on how you write. But we are going to use this for the next 25 minutes. Make sure you save. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure that you do a posture check. Straighten your shoulders and spine and release some of that tension. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. So we can now get started. 25-minute timer starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe? Yes. Oops. Third countdown anyway. All right, that was the third sprint. How was it? I hope you enjoyed Maggie's Aspen Sky timer. And Maggie says it was just clouds and aspens at the South Colony Basin in West Cliff, Colorado campground on summer solstice weekend. And the road up to the camp was high clearance 4-wheel drive vehicles only, and they were not kidding about that. Very nice. Heather is going to be coming and going, parenting and such. It happens. And Celine says, hello again, back and ready to edit some more. Thanks for this, Jules. It helps so much. I'm glad that the sprints are helping, and that is always nice. Okay, so Charlie says, you DM'd a lurky turkey on Discord. I will have to check out Discord in a bit, though. I don't know, have I logged into Discord on this one? I don't think I have. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out what my login is again during the next sprint so that I can share what the lurky turkey looks like. Okay, so Kate says, coming in super late, but you spent the last sprint prepping for chapter 8. Goodness gracious, y'all, for upload. Very nice. I'm making progress. I'm rearranging some things, double checking to make sure that the flow of events feels right and not stagnant in certain parts or too fast in others. So I'm rearranging and adding a few details to the plot line and overarching series plot things for mainly focusing on Corbin and Gabby's story. That's their current names. We'll see if they stay that way. I do like them though, so I think I will probably keep Corbin and Gabby as names. Their last names are bound to change though. I'm very sure of that. So Charlie says, I have been warning people I am in a strange sketch day, so people are getting silly pictures today. Draw me a turtle, or please. I need a turtle for the Dawdling channel. I need a turtle or a tortoise of some sort. Kai says, this villain is pulling together a group of characters. You weren't sure how you were going to fit in smoothly. They're not introduced until book 3 or 4, and creating a good plot point for that. Gotcha. So are these other characters that the villain is pulling together not introduced until book 3 or 4, or is the villain not introduced? Because is this like a villain behind a villain type of story? You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you're in a sketching mood and you feel like doing a turtle of some sort, then yes. Becca says, you got through rewrites up to page 6. Very nice. Yay. That is awesome. Sure. If you're taking requests. That's what I FaceTimed, or my brother FaceTimed me earlier this week and asked me if I needed anything for my new classroom. And I couldn't think of anything at that point. But then after I hung up with him, I texted him back like almost immediately. I was like, actually, I need like a sign that has my name on it. And like, if you feel like making, having it either in the shape of a dragon or having a dragon on it, that'd be cool. So I need a dragon teacher sign is what I need. And he's got his wood workshop all in the basement. So he has what he needs to make it, should he feel like making it. So that way I can bring my dragon obsession to the classroom as well. So yes. And if not, then I can just always paint myself a sign. So, or borrow Dad's workshop if I wanted in wood for real. So all the things. All right, I am feeling like I'm making some progress in reorganizing some of these events and getting the flow a little bit better, so that'll be fun. Kai says, I have a lot to figure out, but she's basically someone who's been screwed over by one of the villains of the whole series. Oh, so she sort of blackens herself. Interesting. A quest for revenge here as well. Very nice. CB got 190 words. Excellent. And is the wow for Kai's story? I think it is. I think it is. All right, y'all. I'm going to set us up for another timer. And then during this timer, I'm going to see if I can get this computer attached to Discord, which I'm surprised I haven't actually done prior to now. Let's do the summer water theme from HK 25 minutes. Make it big. And this will be the 4th sprint. Okay. All right, so don't forget your reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip if you have not in a while. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break for snacks or stretches or biological breaks, whatever it is that you need, make sure that you do that. So 25 minutes starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, that was sprint number 4. How'd we do? I have been making steady progress, I think, in expanding and rearranging this outline specifically for the event, which is going to be dealing with the financial assets, lies, and sort of two-faced behavior on somebody's part, and then uncovering the secrets and gathering evidence, all of that kind of fun stuff. Been getting down some details for those events, which is exciting, I think. Progress. I will take it. I don't have a word count for you because I didn't look. And sometimes I think that's better for progress. Sometimes. Not always. Just sometimes. At least that's the excuse that I give when I forget to look. So, yes. And so Charlie made us a lurky turkey. I popped it up on the screen earlier. Where is it? Here we go. So here is a lurky turkey for an emote on Twitch, or just to put on some things. It's so cute. And oh, okay. So Charlie also finished the dawdling turtle. So let me pop over there and see what it looks like. Yes. Yes. Look. So cute. I love it. He's so cute with a little laptop. Just be like, what? I'm not dawdling. No. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it. So we have the lurky turkey and we have the dawdling turtle. It's fantastic. Thank you, Charlie. They're so fun. We'll have fun with those. So, there we go. That's the so good. Okay, so I also switched the laundry during that sprint. So laundry is now done, but in a basket. So I need to fold it after the stream. So that's going to have to happen. And Lindsay is here, but we do have until 5 o'clock, so we still have some time. And Kate says, I took the time to reread some old chapters and try to get back into the swing of writing this beast. Yes. Yes, yes. And Ellie Vera says, hello, welcome. Kai found a lot of visual inspiration for the character's mood board. Excellent, excellent. So Charlie is just having some fun doing these quick sprint sketches. I know, it's so cute. I love the turtles and the tortoises. Yes, love it. Yes, yes. Very cute. And hopefully, because I don't know that I can use emotes just yet. I think I have to get my average viewer up to 3 because I've hit the right subscribe count or follower count on Twitch. And I don't have the average viewers. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Eventually they will be there. So Ellie Vera says, I have a week off this week. Yay! So hopefully writing is going to be done. That's awesome. Some time off to get some fun writing in. Yes. All right. I hope y'all are making as much progress or feel like you're making progress. I'm feeling good. So I think we're just going to kind of roll right into another sprint. Here we go. pop this up. And I am slouching kind of hardcore at the moment, so we got to fix that. So make sure you save. Make sure that you hydrate. Go ahead and take a sip. Make sure that you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Charlie, before we go into the sprint, asks, does anyone else have a sketch idea for me? Let's see. I think Maggie might need a bee. And Laura needs something scary, like a skeleton or a skeleton dog for writing with Roy. What else? I'm trying to think. CB suggests an alpaca. And HK says, unicorn dolphin. Wouldn't that just be a narwhal? Like, or something very close? Lindsay, you can make the decision for this. In my opinion, any words that you write during the month can count. But if you want a specific number of words in your current work in progress, you could also exclude those for work and just focused on how much you want to grow your fiction work in progress. CB got 66 words. Very nice. And there's where CB was suggesting in the alpaca. Celine is going to sleep. You're welcome for the stream and have a good night. Okay, so Charlie says, I might do an alpaca. That could be fun. You might, it might take you more than with Sprint though. And probably because they're really hard to draw. And Charlie says, you got it, HK. Yes, I know they don't have the same nose, but my doodling skills say they do. So, yes. And Maggie says, bees and blue butterflies. Yeah, that was my brain said dolphin, unicorn put together makes an narwhal, which is, about the level of medieval sailor brain. So, and hello, we are using your timers again today. So, yes. So I think that gives Charlie some ideas. So hopefully that will be enough to keep you busy. Unless you want more suggestions, in which case we could continue this in the chat. Okay, so also you may want to think about seasonal ones. So if you want to do some Halloween themes, since that's going to be coming up before we know it, and that kind of stuff. So yes. All right. I think I've already done the reminders, but just in case, save, sip, stretch, and snack break if you need it. Those are your shortened reminders. And now we can go ahead and get started. 25 minutes. Feel free to continue suggesting things that Charlie could sketch in the chat if you need a brain break. So 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was the end of sprint number 5. And I think that's going to wind up being the end of our sprinty sprints. So congrats. I hope you made progress. I think I made some progress in filling out details for not only the event that the cards sort of pointed me towards, but sort of reworking the timeline of events and things. So I think it was very productive. I think it was good. So I think Charlie was working on the dolphin unicorn and has DM'd it to HK on Instagram. So yay. And then we were discussing other possible things for Charlie to sketch. Lindsay suggested an enthusiastic potu. I do not know what this is. Would be a great sketch. HK also said there's also the fantasy spin on seahorses. And then CB suggested bats, and Kai sort of was seconding this. Bats are adorable. Yes, they can be quite cute. With the exception of, like, I don't know, like, what's the giant bat that has, like, the really long horse face? That one just looks oddly proportioned to my eye. The eyes are still cute, but it's just like the overall structure of the whole head looks a little odd to me. What are those called? Are they called horse? Yes, they are. Oh, hammerhead bats. They look odd to me. So yeah. Ooh, you also put it on Discord too. Hey, Discord. See if I have the House of the Blue Dragon. Ah, there we go. Okay. Share. I think this is the right tab to share. So cute. Yes, I approve. I like all the things. So, all right. Meg got another one of the World Anvil prompts done, and laundry. Laundry is important, especially before another full week. Yes. And Chandra also sort of seconds that. I switched the last bit of laundry and cleaned your living room. Very nice. Giant fruit bats. Yeah. Yep. Dufficorn. Yes. So the hammerhead bats look oddly proportioned to me, but most bats look very cute. So the Australian fruit bats are so big. Chandra looked it up and was like, "You're right. That is deeply unsettling." Yes, they look strange. So Heather says, "I am back. Looks like I have the evening to yourself." Ooh, quite fun. Ellie Veer says, "I bought some digital stickers for your Good Notes journal." Very nice. Maggie says, "I love that they're called flying foxes." Yes. I just, yeah, there's a lot of things about bats that are very cute. So I approve. All right, y'all. I know we have like 3 minutes left on the clock, but I think I will probably start my goodbyes. I know that HK, are you streaming this evening? I don't know why my brain is telling me, but no, I don't think so. So here, nope, wrong one. Copy, Paste. Okay, so there is Devin's playlist again. And I think, yes. Okay, so Morgan is streaming. So let me fetch the link directly for that. Copy link address. Here is Morgan. So you can go visit Morgan if you like. So again, I will not be here during the week, this coming week, and for the foreseeable future, especially not in the time frame that I normally stream. I am beginning full-time work again as a teacher, which means the middle of the day is no longer a good time to stream for me. So make sure that you check out Devin's playlist as well as Charlie's channel over on Twitch, because Charlie is going to be awakening the anti-dawdler and getting some work done, which is what happens when I can't make a stream. Charlie's like, I have to write during this time. So, so you can still write over with Charlie under twitch.tv/CE Dorsett. And yes, so stream at 1 a.m. instead. No, because if I have to be up at like 6 or 6:30 in the morning, then this is not going to be an option. But thank you for that suggestion, Devin. So yes, so I will still be keeping up with my Sunday streams. So I will schedule one for next weekend, and yeah. So again, I will be weekends only for right now, just until I get adjusted to the new job, and then we will see about evening streams or early morning streams. We'll figure it out, but I will still be here on the weekends. So, alrighty, I think that's going to be it for me. So don't forget to save, finish off your drink, and do one less posture check, and have fun. And I will see y'all next weekend if I don't see you in the chats. All right, bye.